Glad to have you join us again on the newsroom with Fidelia Aguncha. President Muhammadu Buhari says it will be grossly responsible to borrow to subsidize electricity tariff amid the economic crunch caused by the lockdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. He also said no provision was made for fuel subsidy in the revised 2020 budget, noting that about 1.7 trillion naira has been spent on tariff shortfalls to support the electricity sector since its privatization. The president, who spoke on Monday during his second-term first-year ministerial performance review retreat in Abuja, noted that under the new arrangement, only customers who get electricity for 12 hours and above per day would have their tariff increased. The increases in fuel price and electricity tariff have sparked outrage of late, with the Trade Union Congress and 79 other civil society organizations, as well as labor unions, set to hold nationwide protest this week. The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has flagged off the inclusion of retired policemen into the National Health Insurance Scheme as part of welfare for officers and men of the force. Performing the exercise at the force headquarters in Abuja on Monday, Adamu expressed appreciation to President Muhammadu Buhari for extending the scheme to retired police officers. He said the development will help address the age-long quest for affordable healthcare services for police retirees and urged them to take optimum advantage of the scheme. The Osun State government has sealed a facility in Ile-Ife where women were being impregnated and their babies sold off to unknown buyers. Olubukola Olabokbo, Osun Commissioner for Women, Children and Social Affairs, alongside police officers, sealed off the facility identified as Oroyemi Elizabeth Confident Home and Care Center on Saturday. She said despite warnings from the state government, the owner of the facility persisted with the act, thus breaching the child rights law and resulting in the closure of the building. Among those rescued from the building were some women, including an undergraduate, as well as some 47 children. Morocco has imposed a lockdown on Casablanca and shut its schools the day they were supposed to reopen after summer in a bid to stop the spread of COVID-19. The new measures, which include restrictions on movement and a nighttime curfew, would be in place for 2 weeks in the commercial capital. The government, in a statement released on Sunday, said the drastic measures are required, otherwise the situation may get out of control in the coming days. Morocco has since seen a spike in coronavirus cases in recent weeks, recording 2,234 new infections on Sunday, a record for a single day, with 42% of them in Casablanca. Oil prices are down more than 1% on Monday after hitting their lowest since July, as Saudi Arabia made the deepest monthly price cut for supply to Asia in 5 months. Brent crude was at $42.11 a barrel, down by 55 cents, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude skidded 64 cents to $39.13 a barrel. The world's top oil exporter, Saudi Arabia, cut the October official selling price for Arab light crude it sells to Asia by the most since May, indicating demand remains weak. EU leader Ursula von der Leyen has warned that Britain is legally obliged to respect the Brexit withdrawal agreement, which must form the basis of bilateral relations going forward. She issued her warning after the Financial Times reported that Prime Minister Boris Johnson is planning legislation to override parts of the withdrawal treaty that Britain and the EU agreed last year. But the EU chief warned that in Brussels' view, the clause which would see the British province continue to follow some EU rules while maintaining an open border with Ireland is very essential. The postponed 2020 Tokyo Olympics will be held next year regardless of the coronavirus pandemic. A vice president of the International Olympic Committee, John Coates, said this during a press briefing on Monday. The Olympics were originally scheduled to start in July 2020, but were postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic. And that's the latest from the newsroom at this time. Many thanks for joining us. Bye for now.